Bonjour from Paris!
So we have just made it to Paris and we're gonna go and explore Paris and see what it's like as a first timer.
This is such a bucket list moment. Like my mind is just at the moment. Oh my goodness.
I'm fast, boy, I'm fast!
There's your croissant?
Oui, oui. Right now we're on our way to the Arc de Triomphe and then we're going to walk to all the attractive places here in Paris and experience a little bit of what it's like, also taste the food, see a few of the awesome things and also experience what Paris is like a local.
If you're new to this channel, we are Leanne and Dan, also known as the Buddymoon, and we've been traveling Asia for the last 2 years.
Hello.
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 This year we have bought a converted Ford Transit van and we have a goal of traveling to every single country within Europe. But today we are finally in Paris. Look around me, look at these buildings. This is so cool to actually finally be here. They have these cute little streets lined with these stores all on the side, so it feels like a mall that's just outside. All of the buildings look like they're old, but they're actually very, very well maintained. And there's all these cute little cafes around. I absolutely love it because it looks exactly like you would see on the movies.
Am I underdressed?
I think we overdressed, to be honest.
Look at me, I'm wearing track pants. Everyone's so fancy.
We looked at the weather app today and it said that it was going to be rainy and cold, but actually it's the complete opposite. I should have left this puffy jacket in the van.
And we have just made it to the Arc de Triomphe. Wow. This thing is a lot bigger than I actually thought it was. Hello, hello.
Which channel? Which channel?
What channel?
YouTube.
Yes.
Which channel?
The Buddymoon.
You can type.
Yeah. There we go.
Is it live?
No, it's not live.
Oh! Which country? Which
South Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah, thank you. Already got a subscriber. Yes, I am.
I am as well.
Oh, really?
I seen you chatting to someone down there and I was like, are you a YouTuber? So it'd be cool to a YouTuber meet another YouTuber.
Hey, that's amazing. What's your YouTube name?
Mine's called Spud Boys
Spud Boys. That's a cool name.
from Wales. What about yourself?
Buddymoon.
Buddymoon.
Yeah, so it's like a honeymoon,
Yeah,
but a Buddymoon.
Wicked.
So it seems like everyone's just standing here taking selfies, but I actually want to get across to get closer to the Arc de Triomphe. I actually want to touch the Arc de Triomphe. But the problem is that we have this big circular road going around it.
Okay, now's our chance. Now's our chance.
We're gonna get knocked over.
Luckily, we're from Africa, so we should be fine. Okay, let's go this side. Oh gosh, at least it's one directional car, so that was a little bit easier than I thought.
It was actually very easy. It's intimidating because of the amount of cars coming around, but I think they're watching out for pedestrians.
But here we are, the Arc de Triomphe.
And I can officially say that I have touched the Arc de Triomphe.
What is that? They have a flame right in the middle of the Arc de Triomphe.
According to Google, the eternal flame at the base of the monument serves as a reminder of the sacrifices of the soldiers who fought in the battle.
So for those that do not know what the Arc de Triomphe actually is, it's actually a monument that pays tribute to the soldiers that fought in the Napoleonic War. Apparently this was being built or was commissioned to be built in 1806, but it was only completed in 1836. So it took 30 years to build.
Look at this roof. There's so many like intricate details that just make up this monument. It's absolutely beautiful.
I must say buildings today are not as well preserved as buildings that are this old. Like this is almost 200 years old and every single stone is still so perfect. Okay, round two. Do like what we do in Vietnam and in South Africa.
And just get run over. Wait.
Hold on. Oh my god.
Okay, we made it across.
We did it. Why is there no pedestrian crossings here or robots? So right now we're busy walking towards the Eiffel Tower and it's only 2 kilometers away. But just to give you an idea of the size of Paris, it's 105 square kilometers, which means you can actually fit in 6,416 athletic fields. It is massive. The difference between Leanne and I. She waits for cars to no longer exist in the world before she goes.
I'm at least law abiding.
So you're saying I'm not?
No, you just walk.
Well, we just crossed the circle with any zebra crossings, and now you wait for a zebra crossing and a green light.
Because it tells you to.
Oh my gosh.
One thing you guys mentioned to us is that we have to try a croissant from a bakery. So I think this one will do. Let's go and taste a croissant.
In Paris?
Oh, it's busy, which is good. If there's lots of people, that means their food is good.
Oh, this shop is so busy. If you're wanting a croissant, come to La Pastries. Just search it on Google because we just randomly found it. But it looks like everyone's buying from there.
It cost us €2.80 for 2 croissants. I don't know if that's expensive or not, but hopefully they're good. Here we go. There's your croissant.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui. Oh, they smell so good. It smells so buttery. Oh, and freshly baked because they're a tad warm still. Better than any croissant I think I've ever tasted.
Check out the size of it. It's basically the size of my face. It smells like butter. To be honest with you, it still tastes like a croissant. But damn good. I think the next one we find needs to have chocolate inside.
The first time I'm seeing this is they actually have a little petrol station right on the street. Like there's no garage that you can drive into. It's literally right by a parking.
So if I'm not mistaken, we're going to get our very first glimpse of the Eiffel Tower in like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No,
Oh, there it is.
it's actually ginormous.
I'm actually looking at the Eiffel Tower. Like I'm in Paris looking at the Eiffel Tower.
So a fun fact about the Eiffel Tower, if you didn't know this, but the Eiffel Tower was actually constructed in 1889 at a World Fair to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution. And it was supposed to be a temporary structure, but it became a symbol of power and also the French identity that they actually decided to keep it as a permanent structure. And thank goodness for that decision, because we actually get to admire it today. So I don't know if you noticed, but right behind me there's actually a whole lot of construction, and that is because of the Paris 2024 Olympics, and that is only happening at the end of July, but they've already started to construct all of it around the city.
What's this? Oh my gosh. Look at the size of that camera.
That is so cool.
I think she's actually taking a picture of you and putting it on like a newspaper that looks old.
That's such a cool souvenir.
Hi. How much is it?
It's just donation you give as much as you want.
All right.
First one, second
Thank
one.
you. This is so cool. I think this is the best souvenir that I've ever received. It's like a photo of us in an old printed newspaper. Like, look how cute that is.
Well, that was a unique find. Generally, we do not buy any souvenirs when you get to countries because we do not have space for them. But I think this is one that we're definitely going to keep.
I think it's so unique. Instead of having like a magnet or something like that, we actually have a little newspaper clipping with a picture on it.
Yeah, that's awesome. If you're wanting one of them, find her on the bridge right in front of the Eiffel Tower. So we are right underneath the Eiffel Tower right now, and this thing is huge.
I don't know if we're like more impressed because we actually finally here at the Eiffel Tower after hearing about it for literally our whole lives, or if it's because the structure itself is just impressive. Bonjour. Can we get walking stairs to second and then the lift to the top?
44.80.
Merci. Alright, so we got our tickets. There are 2 options. You can either take a lift from the bottom all the way to the top, but we've decided we're going to walk the first half and then we're going to take the lift.
We thought it was going to be full, but look at this. It is pretty empty. Scores.
Sorry, how many steps to the top?
7 to the second. 700 on the second floor. You catch the lift.
700 stairs to the second floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
You cannot climb from the second, but it will be 1,700. It will be 1,000 more from the second to the top.
Okay.
You cannot use them.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It was €7 more, in order to take an elevator from the bottom all the way to the top. So don't ask me why. We have decided to save €7 to walk 700 steps. It's basically €1 per 100 stairs. Oh my gosh, and to think that we're walking on something that is 135 years old, I don't know how much I trust the steel.
I'm pretty sure with the amount of tourists that come here, they have to do a proper inspection all the time. But we are literally scaling the Eiffel Tower. This is such a bucket list moment. Like, my mind is just at the moment.
I'm just excited to see what Paris looks like right from on top. Never thought I'd be doing this, and it wasn't on our itinerary in order to do it today. But we just thought, hey, when you're in Paris, climb the Eiffel Tower. 351, 352, 353, 354, 355.
Did you see what the board said?
No.
It's mocking us. It's like, oh no, the pace is slowing down. The elevator's faster than you. They're mocking us.
And we have made it to the first floor, and my legs are dead.
And this is only the first floor.
We still got all the way till there to go. Wow, the views are already incredible. I can't imagine what it's going to look like all the way on top there.
They have a glass floor here on the first floor of the Eiffel Tower. Oh my gosh. This is so weird. I know that it's not going to break, but my man tells me I shouldn't be walking here. And I absolutely hate heights. Ooh. But the inside of the Eiffel Tower is pretty cool. We've still got to go all the way to the top. Can I tell you something?
Yes.
Even though we're climbing up these stairs and then going to take a lift, the lift's only going to bring us down to the second floor, and then we have to climb these stairs down all the way to the bottom again.
1,263,493. 1,263,494.
I think we're the only idiots doing this. There's absolutely nobody else around.
1,700,000. I gave her a fright by stomping so hard.
Oh my god.
Did he just say we're halfway? Less than halfway. Leanne was saying earlier, should have paid that €7. Woo.
Another 4 flights again.
Thank you.
I love how everyone who's walking down is just motivating us to carry on walking up, because I think they must have done it before.
5,754,692 stairs.
I made it. That was definitely a lot more stairs than 700 stairs. Well, it felt that way.
Whew. Well, at least now it's just the elevator.
The view is worth it. It's okay. The view is good.
So we now have a queue in order to go to the top. But interesting fact, they say that they actually need to paint this Eiffel Tower every 7 years just to preserve the steel. So you can actually see the layers and layers of paint that is on this Eiffel Tower. Merci. Sardines.
Oh my gosh. This is super high.
Is this the right time to say I'm scared of heights?
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. This is high. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful though. This city is huge. Like, I can't even see the one end from the other.
So from up here you can actually see how Paris was actually built. I'm used to blocks being a square or a rectangle, but over here they're like triangles, rectangles, square, and you can actually see the shape and the irregular shapes of every single block from up here. When we thought there was nobody on the stairs, everyone's up here. There's so little space to move. Hello! So we just found a whole bunch of countries, and it shows exactly in which direction it is, and we found South Africa. There it is. And down there is South Africa.
8,730 kilometers away.
Start my ride. So we got an Uber bike so that we can actually go from the Eiffel Tower all the way to the Louvre. Paris is just way too big that we need bikes. Otherwise you're going to be walking for hours. Come on, baby! Leanne's always a slowpoke. Oh my gosh, this is a disaster. So it's cost us €1 to rent the bike, and then €0.25 per minute that we're using it. Not too shabby, hey Nige? Stay in your lane. I'm fast, boy, I'm fast. They actually have a cycling lane here in Paris. So this is only for bicycles. And then over there it's for cars. Pretty cool. Believe it or not, bicycles also have red robots. Hey, it's green. Oh, we can go. And here is our slowpoke. What, she doesn't even know that I'm here. Bye, baby.
I was wondering where you were. This bike has a bit of a kick, eh? When it goes, it goes.
It's an electric bike, so it's got extra power.
Yeah, a bit too much for me.
Complete. €7.
Oh well, that was fun. So far my first impressions of Paris is that it's a beautiful city. A lot of people told me that it was actually dirty and has quite a bad smell, but I haven't experienced any of that at all. Yes, it's very, very busy, but I'm really enjoying the busyness.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to explore everything in the one day that we are here in Paris, but so far what we have explored, I can understand why a lot of people actually like this city.
And here we are by the famous Louvre.
This has been a place that I've seen in so many movies, so many music videos, and although it's just a museum, it's probably one of the most coolest looking museums I have ever seen. But I didn't know that all of this was also here. This is beautiful. So the Louvre is actually a museum and a place where they hold the Mona Lisa. But I don't think we're going to go in there this time because we are running out of time in the city, and to be paying a whole bunch of money just to go and see the Mona Lisa, I don't think is something we necessarily want to do, but maybe the next time we come to Paris, we'll be saving that for then. Okay, you got it.
Did I get it?
Put your leg more out. More. More.
I can't.
Your hand higher. 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 More out. Your leg more out. It's so much fun.
So the last stop that we're making here is the Notre-Dame Cathedral, and this cathedral is so impressive because of its Gothic architecture, but unfortunately we can't actually see it because it's under construction. I don't know if you remember, but in 2019 the roof and the sphere of the cathedral actually caught fire, so a lot of people put money together to try and restore it, and it's still under renovation today.
But there's one specific reason why we've really come here, and this is because this is the center of Paris. And apparently on the floor somewhere there's a little marker that shows you the center of Paris. So we want to try and find it and see if we can stand right in the middle of the city. Apparently it is around here somewhere, but I'm just hoping that it's not behind those walls. So there's Google Maps. Oh, we're on it. I don't know, we're floating in the air. We're floating in the air. I mean, for it to detect us that far past, it has to be here. I can't find it.
It's around here somewhere and close enough, so we're in the center of Paris, guys.
I think it's behind here. A little bit of a shame. I really wanted to stand right in the middle of Paris. That would have been a cool thing to say. Hey guys, I stood in the middle of Paris. I don't know, for me it's cool, I guess. But yeah, at least we're close enough.
Cheers
Cheers to Paris.
to Paris. We were walking down the street actually trying to find something to eat, and we saw this girl eating a burger, so we've ordered a burger.
That's our burger.
Looks delicious, right? I know that it's not the French thing to do, but you know what? I really felt like that, and after a long day of walking, I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, we've had like a lot of calories. But we know we've still got so much more of Paris to explore, so we hope we're going to come to the city again in future, and I think we are, because we're always going to go back to England in order to take the car. So I think once we always come back and forth, we'll definitely be coming to the city and doing other things, because I really think it's got a lot to do here. But if you like the video, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll also see you in the next one. Oui, oui.